you say please. Let me hear you say please.
Okay, hi my love. If you guys watch my school supply haul part 1 video, you'll see that it looks like I'm the exact same person. I'm in the exact same outfit, and that's because I am filming both of these videos in the same night because they're technically the same thing, just in 2 different parts. So this is my school supply haul part 2, and I'm calling this Girl Talk, my junior year essentials. Now everybody needs their school supplies and all that other stuff, but you know, so you guys don't cancel me, don't play any games, because if you know me, you know I don't exactly identify as a girl, but I also don't exactly identify as a boy. But one thing I will say is that I was born a female, which means I understand a lot of things, I experience a lot of things, and you know, I gotta have my lock-in. I gotta have the things I need, like my chocolate or my food or things like that, or even just my essentials as a student that go outside of school work and stuff. So this is that. And again, I'm just gonna talk to you guys a little more, and this one's gonna be less about like junior year and more just like being you, being a person, all those other things. Dipping my toes a little bit into what I'm gonna film for my 9th grade advice video. I want to eventually do one for sophomores, because sophomore year honestly was so much harder than 9th grade for me. And you really start to kind of lose motivation. You're not halfway there, but you're not right at the beginning. But before you do, let's get started. Now, I think we all know, I don't know if you guys, wherever you're coming from, whether you're at my school or somewhere else, have lockers or what type of backpack. Some people carry around just regular side bags, but I know I always need my essentials. I need the things that are going to assist me throughout my day. If there's an accident, if my cycle randomly decides to start, if I have cramps, if I'm feeling sick, a headache, I need things that will have me locked in, whether it's an essential like a planner for everything I have to do that includes school and outside of school. Junior year essentials. Now, me personally, especially, I feel like these are junior year essentials because sophomore year, freshman year, I had a lot going on, but I didn't completely use a planner, and I feel like this year is where I need to lock in on it. So my first one is my planner. I got this planner new. It is Disney themed, Lilo and Stitch. I got it from Walmart. I will not gatekeep. If I can find the link to it, I'll put it down below, but they also had a lot more. I just wanted this one because it seemed to be the biggest. I always loved planners with organizing stickers because I like to associate the colors with things. And I think a planner is absolutely an essential for junior year, because not only do you have to track your exams, whenever you decide to take your SATs, your PSATs, all your most important tests, but also any extracurriculars around other things like programs. I know me personally, I do a lot of programs, ones that aren't paid, ones that are paid, getting resumes done, things I want to go, hanging out with your friends, everything you need to log, document, so you make sure you have a full year, but also you make a full roster for colleges to look at. And I think that's very important. Also, sorry guys, my mind just like college visits, whether it's somewhere else, you know, a program you're in, anything like that, is scheduling them. I really suggest going. They'll be extremely important. They'll be very detrimental to you when it comes to this year and just doing what you have to do, if I'm being honest. Now, my planner, first of all, I love it has squares. The squares are perfectly sized for me to write stuff in them, for me to add notes and things. I want to get smaller sticky notes, and I want to have like the mini square ones so I can stick them on here if needed. And then also just the overall, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the drawn planners, but this is what it feels like. Like, I've seen a lot of people make drawn planners, and then they give me all of the holidays, which I can, on this page, I think specifically, I'm going to write which days we have off for school, which is probably going to be most of them, honestly, because I go to public school. And then when you get into the month, the first month pops up in all the squares. And then you have multiple different squares for it. One says task, it has check marks, it has things. One has notes, they have important, they have looking ahead, and then they have all the days number: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and where you can take your notes. Like, tell me that's not a good planner, guys. And then they have it for the entire month. So right now it's August, so National Book Lovers Day, the 9th. I love that they have that on there. Women's Equality Day, the 26th. I'm actually gonna mark up this calendar soon because this week is the week I start school. So my planner would start August 29th. Oh, is that the 29th? August 26th to the start. So later on today, I'm gonna use this. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much. I've already talked a lot about this planner. I genuinely just do love it. I think planners are so essential, and I make sure you get yourself one, even if it's just freshman year. But I think freshman and junior are where it's really gonna kick in that, like, whoa, where's my planner? So then there is my personals. It says personal slash backpack slash locker, because these are the things I'm keeping to myself, I'm keeping in my bag, and I'm keeping to my locker. My personal items. I have sanitary napkins, deodorant, gum, all of my sanitary things like I would use like after the shower.
You still recording?
Yes.
I thought you was not. I stole this from you earlier on Instagram.
Okay. Tell me how the wig goes. I have floss, gum. You know, I always need gum during the day. Even if it's like, oh, I'm going to have to buy so many packs of gum this year. Don't even get me started. Hair stuff. A mirror, of course. I have a mirror that goes on the wall inside my locker, though. A portable charger, some pain medication, some snacks. And then I have allergy medication, a first aid kit. I always need Band-Aids, and then emergency money. I always make sure inside my little kits, inside my pack. Come in.
The water bottle's here somewhere. Spray bottle?
No, you took it with you. You never set it down. You didn't have anywhere to sit down. You were right here talking to me. Oh, why would you sit that there? When would you open?
You were cleaning up, but I had it up here somewhere because I was sitting in the corner.
Oh, you meant way earlier. I thought you meant now. Always arguing with my sister. My bad. So yeah, I'm gonna show you everything I got. Now, when you're looking for essentials, my recommendations is not to go to Walmart, but to hit the smaller stores. Five Below, Dollar Tree, like sanitary napkins and things do get that from Walmart, so you can get your correct size. And then also, yeah, just about that. Like, you can get most, especially because majority of the things I keep as personals are like the travel things that they would expect you to get for like trips, if you get what I mean. So first I have floss. Now all of this floss is not gonna go in my pack. Actually, let me do something. This is hanging on the side of my backpack tote, so I think I'll use this in my second pencil case as my emergency things. I think it'd be cool because this one is going to continue hanging from my bag, and maybe I can put this one in my locker. I can put this one in my backpack, so whatever I have with me is I have my stuff. So there's obviously my floss. Floss is very important. You won't realize it, but like any time of the day, something gets stuck between your teeth. It's extremely triggering, irritating, all that other stuff, but it does happen when you're eating. Sometimes it's just random stuff. I happen to actually pick my teeth, and I'd rather not like pick it with a pencil or something and pick it with like some floss, which I tried to start doing because they said I was damaging my gums. Next is a first aid kit. I always think it's important to keep Band-Aids and like first aid and thing with you. It's just extremely convenient, and if you or anybody else needs it, you never know when you might hurt yourself, when you may just cut your finger on something small And having this with you or in your locker will come in handy. Even if you keep the same one. Sorry, my sister knocked on the wall. I thought she was knocking on my door. Even if you keep the same one all 4 years, you'll eventually use it at least a couple times. And even when you go out places after school, it can still be in your bag if it's needed. So I'm putting this. Wait, let me take the plastic off the zipper. I gotta talk a lot faster. I'm talking so slow. I just realized I don't know why. Oh, there's paper in here, and I'll slide in my mini first aid kit. Next is Tylenol. It can be Tylenol, it can be Advil, it can be Tren, anything, just something to help with the pain. As someone that's born female, I understand the pain, the headaches, everything that can come with like overstimulation, that can come with period cramps, anything like that. So I think it's extremely, extremely important to make sure you have something that can assist you in moments like that. You don't want to just sit around in pain, because it won't get you anywhere and it won't make you feel any better, in my opinion. Or not even in my opinion, and just what I've seen and what seems to be real. Now I'm going to take a couple more things out of the bag. Next is wipes. I always think wipes comes in handy. I have two because I'm going to keep one in my locker. So I'm going to put one in the other case, and then I'm going to put one in this case that hangs on my bag. These wipes just come in handy because honestly, even at school, bathrooms can be absolutely disgusting. I don't know. Women, I feel like, or young women, me, should have better hygiene, but honestly, sometimes we don't. Sometimes there's no hygiene. Sometimes you get up and don't realize you dripped onto the toilet a little bit, and that's okay. Just make sure when you clean it off, and I make sure I clean it off, or if I'm going and someone else did, I make sure I'm not sitting on that, because I'm not sitting on that. So I'm putting one in this pack and one in the other. This one's gonna go into my locker. Next is scrunchies. I have these scrunchies, which I'm gonna leave in my locker, half here, half in my locker. These are just a variety of like cute ones that can be easier to put on and put my hair up. And this one's for more when my natural hair is out, if you guys get what I mean. So I'm gonna split them half and half. Scrunchies are always a must. Even if you don't need them, your friends might need them, your homegirls, anyone may want to put up their hair, may not have any scrunchies, and bobby pins are something you should always have on you, just as a female in general, like pads and tampons. I don't even use tampons myself, but I keep them usually on me. I didn't get any right now. I have to get some before the year, but I keep them on me just because I know there's a chance that someone else is gonna need them. So I put the other half in here. Let me actually open this floss and put some in there while we're at it. I love when the floss has like a taste, like it kind of is like a minty floss. I always appreciate that. Throw some of that in there. And throw some of, sorry, that's a lot. This is the one I'm keeping in my locker, so I guess it's not too bad. I'll probably refresh it a little bit later in the year. That's floss. Next, I have Lysol, just disinfectant, very important. As I said, stations aren't always but so clean, and you don't want to end up going somewhere where it makes you dirty or like gets you sick. So that Tanir is getting kind of full, but I still have just a couple more things. I have some bobby pins. I always think bobby pins are important. Bobby pins are, once again, as I said, with scrunchies, and essential. These joints will save your life sometimes, especially when your hair isn't done, when you need to put it up, when it's irritating you. I know for me personally, when I'm feeling kind of overstimulated and I have like longer hairstyles, bobby pins are in fact a lifesaver for me. Next up, I have my Tide pen. Now, my Tide pen, I only get one because this goes in my active pack, the pack that comes around with me when I go places and hangs on my bag. Just overall, if I spill something on my shirt at lunch, I don't want to have to run to my locker because it will already have stained by then. You push it down, you rub it, and especially on white shirts, it's a lifesaver. Now the toothbrush doesn't go inside the pack. This is just a little extra one if you didn't have time to brush your teeth in the morning. I know sometimes I'm late, I wake up late. I keep this in my locker pack and in my locker because honestly, I'll go to the bathroom, I'll brush real quick, and I'll rinse out the sink. Nobody will ever know, and my brush will be fresh. My breath will be fresh and clean for the rest of the day. It's extremely convenient. So let's put this over here. Then there's, of course, along with the toothbrush, I have Listerine. I always think they should come in a combo. I have lotion and Vaseline. I usually also keep perfume in my locker, but I just take one of my big Bath and Body Works ones or something like that. And I keep one on me and I keep one in my locker. That's also why I recommend always getting 2 of your signature scent. The scent you wear the most, get 2 of them or get the little small bottle so you can put it in there. Then I have sanitizer. Now, girly, you have to know.
It's not eating. It's not
The thing. The hair looks okay though. I like the wet and wavy look.
No, I will wait for it to dry and puff it up.
Yeah.
I feel like it might eat after.
Son, they can't see you yet until you get over
It
there.
might eat after it dries.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking for like the.
Putting my gum in here.
Need a diffuser so I can.
I said that too.
Well, I don't need it in real life because I'm wet.
Oh, well, mommy said that to me too.
I think it might eat. And if it's just a problem with it higher and I need it lower.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna put my lotions and stuff in this one. True?
I think it might eat though. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like it. Not the wet and wavy look though. I need it to dry up and give puffy, curly.
It will look a lot more once it puffs. It will look a lot better.
And then my lashes gonna look. I'm gonna be outside like. I'm like, I'll be at work like.
Yo, stop.
Hi. How can I help you? Hold on, wait. You got me for.
Yo, please get out my face. My sister is just so silly. She put on a wig because she gets her hair done later on in the month because she has a trip like the 3rd or 4th week for her friend's birthday. So she's trying to find like in between, and she's coming in here just being like a fool. But yeah, now pads are gonna go in here. It's gonna be the last thing I put in these, and all of my extras and things I just throw into my locker so if anybody needs it. But I always get the bigger ones, not just for me, whether my cycle is light or it's heavy or somebody else's. My school gets theirs donated. They don't actually buy them, which means they only have small ones and panty liners, and it doesn't work for everyone. So I try to make sure I always have a variety of pads on me and in my locker just in case I need them or a friend needs them. And I think, once again, having pads or tampons as a young woman or young queer like AFAB person is very important, because having these on you, just have them on you. Just have them on you all the time. It will come in handy. It will be a lifesaver to you or to someone else. Have them on you. Hopefully, once I get some tampons, I'll add those in there soon. Wait a minute. And then let me put my first aid kit. Let's just Wait, I keep losing it. I'm trying to make sure they're all like next to each other because the pads are so thick. Which is the point, but still. Okay, now it's finished. It's full. I have everything in there, and then eventually I'll take some cash out of my account and I'll put a couple dollars in there. I usually try to put like 20 or 40 just in case I don't have like my student pass or I want to go somewhere with my friends after school, and my mom's like, "I'm not gonna see any money." So I try to make sure I have at least a little bit of my own cash on me, just like emergency cash. You never know what happens. You never know where you have to go. You never know what might happen. And having some cash to just like lean back on is always extremely smart. I recommend it to anyone, young woman, young man, anything. I'm sorry also, you guys, if I talk like I'm like 100 years old. It's not on purpose. I try to talk in a more, I guess, like precise way when I'm doing these, like how I code switch for stuff. I also kind of code switch for my YouTube videos. I'm very much myself. I'm not as like involved in the culture as I wish I was when it comes to like using things, slang and things and understanding it, but I definitely kind of try what I try and make sure I know when to present myself. And there it goes. It is packed. And then we're gonna take my backpack and we're gonna go right back to the side that it came from, which I think this is where it came from what I can remember. If it's not, I'll just move it. And we're gonna clip this one back on. I'm gonna slip my gum into one of the little side pockets with my my Post-it notes. Okay, you guys, this video is in fact getting long, so if you're a little bored by now, I do apologize. But we have one more thing I need to go over, which is included in my essentials. Of course, I have to be fresh, I have to be clean, I have to make sure I have everything I need. But something else that is just as important is eating. You know, me, this year, my eating habits and my advice for you guys is going to be a little different. I am a larger person. I am plus size. I have been for a long time now. And that is due to just like medical conditions, but as well as my eating habits. And my goal this year is to fix those, to improve those, to become better with them. So I'm meal prepping this year, but along with my meal prep, I also have to make sure I'm snacking correctly. I'm eating 3 meals a day. Sometimes, majority of the time, I only eat one. My snacks, things like that. Oh no, I didn't even know that it fell. You also always need tissue. I put one in this kit, one in the other kit, and then one just in my backpack, just in case I forget my kit somewhere, which I probably won't because it's clipped to my bag, but still, I'll put those there later. But yeah, what comes with all my locker stuff is just the overall meal prep. First, I got this from Five Below. It's upside down. It is 42 storage containers of all different sizes. Some are circular, some are muscular, and some are just really big. And they'll help with meal prep. When you have a lunchbox, it's good with stacking. Everything is in its own container and it's easier to clean out. The only ones I do need to get is I need to get some divided containers. So when I meal prep, and if I want to do chicken and rice, I can put the rice on one side, the chicken on one side. But I got this from Five Below for literally like $5 or so. So if you're looking for some good containers, you're looking to restart. I know a lot of times containers can get dirty. And like, I know my mom personally, she does not like to keep things that are too dirty or too old. I highly recommend those. But my essentials. First, also for meal prep, I got these sandwich bags. You remember the boxes we used to use as kids? It's like these, but it's easier. It's not square, it's flatter. You put your sandwich in it, you lay it down. It keeps it tightly sealed, I think, possibly. And they're reusable, unlike the plastic sandwich bags, you know, plastic. Then, for my snack first, I got noodles. Now these, I got 2 5-packs. There's 10. are gonna go in my locker. In between my meal preps, if I just don't feel like prepping lunch or I just don't have the time, I'll bring a container and I'll cook one of these. Because I'll also be keeping water in my locker, water bottles, juice, things like that, so I can make some noodles. The IB kids have a lounge where we work independently sometimes, and they allow us to do experiments, things like that. And in there we have a microwave where we'll be able to make food during lunch. So that's gonna come in handy. Then I got a supply of these cute little juices. Now these came in packs 4, 8, 12, 16. So I have 16 of these just simple mini apple juices. These should last me quite a while if I drink 1 or 2 at a time, and I'll probably try to keep them cold somehow, maybe put them somewhere somebody who has a freezer. But honestly, I don't think I need them cold. I'll most likely just end up throwing them in my locker, honestly. Next, we have a couple different bars. Now, these snacks are supposed to last me at least 2 to 3 months. That's my goal. Because, you know, there are 30 days. I'll be meal prepping, so I shouldn't be as hungry. I'll be taking my medication, so I shouldn't be as hungry. I'm just hoping for the best. So I tried to get something that was slightly sweet, but also a bit healthier. And I'm not sure if I succeeded, but, you know, we win some, we lose some. First, I got these. Sweet and salty. I remember my mom used to eat these and she used to feed them to me all the time, so I know they're pretty good. I got these chewy. These might not be the healthiest, but like they're still granola bars. And then I got these fruit ones. These are more of like a breakfast type of thing. When I don't want to eat any of the breakfast things I've meal prep, I'm gonna eat those. I got peanut butter crackers. If you know me, or even if you don't, I don't think I mention it too often, but I will not eat the cheese crackers. I really don't like them, but I always love the peanut butter ones. The regular peanut butter ones, the circular like Ritz cracker peanut butter ones, and I especially love the little like cookie cracker peanut butter ones. So I had to get me these when I saw them, and they come in packs of, I think 6. 6 packs of 4. Yep, so it does come in packs of 6. So there are 12 of these, and these should last me a while. These crackers honestly fill me up a lot more than one would suspect. I got these dippers. These dippers are in packs of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are in packs of 5, so there are 10 of them because I got 2. These last a while. These are gonna stay in my locker. This locker is gonna have a lot of food in it. I got these. These are gonna go at the top of my locker. These are just from whenever I run out of juice, as well as the simple fact that me and my sister made like Stanley Cup type of things. They're not actual Stanleys because we do not support Stanley Cups or Starbucks, but like they're like fake ones. And if I fill it up with water, I trust some of the vending machines in my school, not all of them. And I have these, and there are a lot in each. There are 8 packets in one, 6 packets in the other, and 8 packets in those. So these should last me a while. If they don't, I'm doing way too much. And then last, I got trail mix. That's all for my snacks. After this, the only snacks I'm technically gonna buy are chips, and they're not gonna be like unhealthy. I'm not even gonna bring the bag with me. They're just gonna be the chips. I'm gonna take a couple or like a handful and put it into a container. Then I make sandwiches for my meal prep. I actually also really love trail mix. I don't think I've ever mentioned that to a lot of people, but I do. I adore trail mix. I think it's so good. I don't know how people don't think trail mix is delicious. But yep, for now, those are my essentials. You gotta have your snacks. You gotta have your hygiene products. If you're taking gym, make sure you have like a rag or something, especially if you're someone who excessively sweats, and you have a backup shirt, you have a sports bra, things like that. Just keep yourself clean and keep yourself motivated. When you have a sound mind, a sound body, a clean and healthy schedule, everything is set. It sets you on the path for success. I learned that last year because I was on that path. I was thriving maybe like the first couple months, even for a while. And then something threw me off my game, and I stopped journaling, and I stopped planning, and I stopped keeping track, and I lost my way. And I don't want that to happen to you. Now, I hope to do more of these, like different little girl talks, so I'll do Sunday resets and things like that, because I actually really like these, and I'd like to make them a bit more personal. But I really love you guys. Please like and subscribe. And that's all for the video.
Niggas is blessed. I'm gonna put a bike track and a zip line at the other crib.